Hi Capricorn, welcome to today's reading. Pick a comfy spot, grab a nice warm drink, and let's see what the universe wants to tell you. So today we're going to be doing a future self spread. I've been enjoying this spread, doing this week. It's nice to kind of check in, with your future self. So I'm using 3 different decks. The energy oracle. So we'll pull 1 energy oracle for each, 1 guardian angel messages tarot, and then 3 modern witch tarot for each pile. So first pile will be, who are you now? Second is, who will you be in the future? Third, something you need to spend less energy on. Fourth, something you need to spend more energy on. And fifth, what does your future self want you to know? Let's see. Ooh, very interesting so far. Very interesting so far. Oh my Lanta. Okay, let's get into this. So who you are now, you have Door to Romance and the King of Fire, which is the King of Wands. On that card, it says inspirational, charismatic, and innovative. So are you in love, Capricorn? Because it looks that way. Okay. Okay, so who you are now. You got Door to Romance and the King of Wands. Then clarifying it, you have the 4 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. So seems to me like you're in a romantic relationship. Now, I'm never going to try on this channel to do just love readings or just career readings or just any type of readings. Whatever comes through is what comes through. It looks like, we'll get deeper into it, but it looks like here that this has to do with a romantic relationship that you're in. It looks like that you're in a relationship that looks and feels amazing on the outside. It's something that you wished for and asked the universe for a long time, I feel like. And it did finally show up for you, and you've been in this this relationship for a hot minute, but you're not satisfied with it. And we'll get into it and see if we can figure out why, but it really looks like that everything looks good on the outside. And I'm not even picking up anything like there's anything wrong with this person or bad intentions. It's all just you being not happy with this relationship. And that's totally fair. Like, everybody is entitled to feel their feelings. If you're in a relationship with somebody and they treat you good, but you're not attracted to them, then that's just the way that you feel, or vice versa. You know what I mean? If you're attracted, whatever. But here it looks like the relationship's really good, but you're not happy with it. So I'm not too sure what's causing that. It's not really giving any reason. It's just that for some reason you're a little bit defensive and you're kind of just like melancholy about it. You're just not happy with it, even though it's what you asked for and it showed up in your life miraculously. Like, the universe was like, okay, you want this beautiful, relationship? Here you go. And now you're just like, oh, okay, thanks, I guess. So that's interesting. Okay, let's move on. Who will you be in the future? You have Rest and Rejuvenation and the Queen of Swords. Then you got the King of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. In the future here, I think that you're going to connect to do some soul searching. That's what's going to happen here in the future. You're going to do some soul searching to figure out why you feel this way. Because with the Ten of Cups to the Ten of Swords to the Knight of Cups, it's kind of more of this energy. It's like everything is wonderful, but you don't feel that way. And I'm not, again, seeing a clear reason why you wouldn't be content or happy with this relationship. Because again, like, I don't think that this is just any relationship. I think that you asked for this and the universe delivered. And yeah, now you're just, for some reason, not as happy with it as you thought you were going to be. And so in the future here, I can see that you're going to dig down and try and figure out why that is. You're going to be honest with yourself. I think maybe some of you might be heading to therapy or, doing some research online, trying to kind of figure it out yourself. Either way, amazing. The more work we can do on ourselves and the more self-aware that we are, the better it is for us and everybody else in our lives. So that looks good. I think that that's absolutely, the right course of action, is to kind of take a look at why do I have, everything that I want, or, this thing that I want, but I'm not happy with it. So good for you. Good for you for being self-aware and doing the work. So something you need to spend less energy on. We have the 6th chakra and the 10 of Cups. Okay. Then you got the 9 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so kind of just more of what I'm saying. So the message from Spirit here is you need to spend less time so this is not okay. So the way that I'm going to explain it, I don't think that this is the way that it's happening for you, but this is just the easiest way for me to explain this. There's a lot of drama between like men and women nowadays, and on podcasts and whatever, you hear women talk about and men talk about how a lot of men these days, they're just with somebody and waiting for like somebody more attractive to come along. And that is not what I'm getting here. But what I'm getting here is kind of that even though this is the best, even though you asked for this and this is the best that you've ever had, in the back of your mind somewhere, you're still wondering if there's something better out there. And I don't want to say that there isn't, because that's a silly thing to say. But this looks so amazing. And usually things will come up where it's like, okay, this isn't the best and that isn't the best, but overall it's good. And like, if you want a good relationship, you have to put in the work. But I'm really seeing here that like this is everything that you ever wanted. But somehow you're not happy with it and wondering, is there something better out there? And like, I'm not going to sit here and say no or yes. I can't tell you that. But I do think that the message here is you need to spend less time thinking that. Because if you're constantly thinking that, then you're eventually going to make a move. You know what I mean? And this is just going to cause you, like, if you're spending all this time worrying about if this is the best thing or if there's something better out there, then you're not going to be putting 100% into the relationship and making it the best that it can be. And if it's just one partner doing that, it's not going to work. right? You need both people putting 100% in. So something you need to spend less energy on is wondering, what if I do this? What if I do that? Is this the best, that it can be? Listen, this is just a little side note, and it's not going to be this way for everybody, but I'm kind of getting that this person is everything that you hoped and wished for, but they may not be as physically attractive as people you have dated in the past. And that is absolutely fair to feel that way. But I think that we need to remember that if somebody treats you like a queen, I think it's okay to, sacrifice. It's pretty rare for somebody to find somebody who treats them 150% like they're the best thing since sliced bread. They're the most attractive person they've ever met in their lives. They're the, best at this and the best at that and the best at doing this and the best at doing that. Nobody's perfect. So if that is the case for you, that's something that you need to address within yourself. That's not something obviously that the person can address. They can't, I don't know. But yeah, they can't change how you look, right? Yeah. Okay, something you should spend more energy on. You got man holding a coin and the high priestess. And that is intuition, wisdom, and patience. So then you have the Ace of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Hangman. Yeah, so you're going to want to spend more energy focusing on the good things and the fact that this is such a solid partnership. Okay? This is such a solid partnership. You need to keep that in mind, that people search their whole lives for this. And if you're not content with this because they are not the most attractive person, or maybe there's like one thing about them that is, I don't want to get too far into anything sexual or anything, but like say, everything's amazing, but they're not like the best partner you've ever had in bed. Those are things that you can work on. You know what I mean? So something you should spend more energy on is focusing on how solid this relationship is, and getting yourself to a place like spiritually, mentally, emotionally, where you can move on from this, well, what if there's something better out there kind of energy. Okay, and finally, what does your future self want you to know? You have indecision and the Two of Coins. Balance, prioritization, and playfulness. Okay, let's see. Your future self wants you to know that this person isn't going anywhere, and as long as you can work on the things where your discontentment, this person isn't going anywhere. And I think this whole situation has nothing to do with this other person and everything to do with you. You are discontent because of something inside of you. So if you want to go, I think that you should do some deep diving into what is causing the discontentment within yourself, because it's not this other person. This person is so solid. This person is so solid. So the only thing that would mess this up would be, if you, basically talked yourself out of it. I think that this all turns out okay. I think that it all turns out okay as long as you do a little bit of deep diving and figure out really the source, the deep down source of the discontentment, okay? Because whoever this is that's in your life looks so solid, so amazing, and they just think that you are the best thing since sliced bread. Okay? Okay, so before we go, we're going to pull a self-care card and a mantra card. So the self-care card is something that you can do throughout this week to show yourself a little bit of love and practice some self-care. Oh, another sign got this. I can't remember which one. Make a vision board. So if your goal is to, let's say, get rid of this discontentment and to be happy with what you have, then you're going to make a vision board. You can do this on Pinterest. You don't have to it's so hard to go and find physical pictures in magazines and stuff like that nowadays because everything's online. So maybe just Pinterest. Make a little vision board for yourself of people being happy and content and in loving relationships and happy mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all those things. And just something that you can look at with your eyes that shows you that kind of keeps you on the right track and reminds you, okay, this is where I want to be. This is where I want to head. So last card before we go is going to be the mantra card. It's something that you can tell yourself throughout this next week to kind of keep you on track. Just something that you can just remind yourself of. It's good to have something throughout the week to kind of come back to and keep you centered, something you can keep reminding yourself of. So on one side of this, we have a message, and then on the other side, we have our mantra. So you got discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. I only do things that hold myself to my highest standard. Oh my goodness, I love this. I love this for this reading. So if getting over this discontentment is what you want, you keep going forward with that. Okay? I only do things that hold myself to the highest standard. I think Capricorns get such a bad rap for being bossy and pushy and overbearing, and really you guys are one of the only signs who is able to take accountability for yourself, and that is so commendable. That is such an amazing quality to have, because if you're always stuck in your ego and you won't take a look in the mirror for 5 seconds and you're just blaming everybody around you for everything, your life will never get better. It's only when you look within that you're able to dissect things, figure out what the issue is, and then really work on the core issue and fix it. And you're one of the signs that can actually do that. It's one of the things that makes you amazing. So one more time before we go. I only do things that hold myself to my highest standard. Okay, Capricorn? That's amazing. This is beautiful. So that's what I have for you today. I hope this reading has been insightful. Until next time, remember, you are smart, kind, beautiful, and brave. Bye, my friend.